Welcome to my new series of better out-of-town photography. In this second video of the series, I will be showing you the basics of achieving what is called tack sharp focus while hand holding the camera, which means in simple terms getting sharp focus in the focus area of the lens. Yes, and that's easy with a tripod. So how do I go about not having a blurred shot? You will see that I'm also fighting against loss of light. So I have to get creative and break one of those photographer's rules. Okay, let's open the doors to episode 2 of Better Out of Town Photography. Well, welcome back to this wonderful place where I'm standing on the bridge here in Sweden, and the sun is setting. Today in out of town photography we're going to be looking at shutter speed in low light and what we can do to get a great shot. Now when I'm clicking away here and taking these shots, I'm seeing that I'm getting a shutter speed of 1/5 of a second. Now I cannot hold the camera steady. Some photographers can, the very clever ones. But one way which you can help to get a steadier shot is make yourself into a tripod, bring your elbows in, and you can shoot something like that. Turn your body, you're in shot, and away you go. But what I want to really tell you about is that the shutter speed should be the same length as your lens. So my lens here, which I'm shooting at, is at 105, so I'm going to bring up my shutter speed to 105. I can't do that. I can go to 100 and I can then go to 125, so I'm going to go a little bit above to 125. Now that automatically is going to make the shot a little bit darker, and yeah, it's pretty black, and we'll show you that in a minute. So I have a few options here now. Let's see what happens if I drop my ISO. My f-stop. So my aperture, f-stop, aperture, whatever you like to call it. I'm going to bring that down to f5 and we'll shoot away and see what happens. Well, let's have a look at the histogram on those shots. And yeah, it's getting better. But we're not all the way there, so I'm going to have to bring up my ISO on this one, which I can do, and I'm going to bring that up to 200 and shutter speed 125 and f-stop 5. We're getting very close to a nice shot here. So it is getting darker than I expected, so we're going into night photography here now. So let's bump that ISO. Let's double the ISO to 400, and the f-stop is still at f5, and we're shooting at 125 because we cannot go below that because we won't get a steady shot. And I'm making myself to a nice tripod, and we'll shoot away and we'll see what we've got. Now I always check my histogram afterwards, and I think I've got a pretty good shot there. So this lesson is pretty much over. So what did we learn? Make yourself to a tripod when you're hand holding. Bring your elbows in with your stomach, and hold the camera under right hand. Just turn into your shot and click away. So that's it. I'm just going to take one I'm going to double that ISO again to 800 and take a shot. So I'd like to see how that looks. It's always good to take a few extra shots when you're out photographing because you never know which one is going to be best. Okay, that's it for this one. Thank you very much, and we'll see you again in the next Out of Town Photography.